Hey guys, girls, gals, everyone. We are here. We're going to be doing your actual tarot card reading, the last message that I uploaded. I might wait a little bit before I actually upload it, but this is like directly after I made that message if you didn't watch it and you're interested in learning the true meaning or my perspective on the north and south nodes and how you can use them to your benefit, the real way, the way that they don't want you to know, the way that they hide from you, the way that they use your north and south node for their benefit, the people that do astrology. If you want to know about that, go check out the last video I uploaded. We pulled some cards. They weren't really relevant to what I was talking about, but we're going to actually do a reading right now. Hold on. Okay. I had to put some shorts on because I wasn't wearing anything but a G-string, and I didn't want you guys to see like my, just let me be myself, please. Thank you. I mean, I don't care. I'm sure you could probably find some pictures of it if you looked hard enough. You'll probably find it. Romanticism, Neptune energy. Alright, let's do this. Were you guys liking the last readings I was doing with the 10 cards? Let's do it again. I liked the way we were doing those, so. Alright. Let's first figure out what sign we're going to be reading for. These right here. And we have Taurus again. This came out yesterday. Bottom of the deck we have Aquarius. Let's read what it says from the book, because it seems to be coming out a lot. It's lunar Taurus, so it's it's moon in Taurus. So a temporary separation during which melancholy combines with the fear of an abandonment. Reflection: faithful love, the prerogative of Taurus, sensual and obstinate, resists any temptation and any obstacle, presenting itself as a point of pride, as well as a pledge of love so strong as to make the heart stainless, the senses deaf to any call. If in a person you can place the utmost trust, they will never betray you, as you will not betray them. Let me turn this down a little bit. Where did that one thing go? Sorry, that music was bugging me. Write your initials with those of your beloved on an egg, and as a promise of fidelity, then place it in a jar with flowers and pomegranate seeds. You don't have to go through all that. Just read Taurus. There's a separation. You and the person you're with could be going on through a separation. There could be some sort of trip that your loved one has to make. There could be something, a soul mission, a soul purpose, a soul journey that your loved one has to make that you are not taking with this person. There could be a moment or an instance where they need to face something alone. If you're in a relationship. I got this, I got new decks coming because I know that like the sex magic tarot is like really for people, I feel like, that are already in committed relationships, which is fine and good, but I'm single, so I'm getting the Casanova Oracle and Tarot tomorrow, because I feel like it will be more in alignment with me and my personal, where I'm at, right? It's not all about me, but it's easier for me to read, and it's better to read for people that are maybe still like in the courting phase, or they haven't like found the loves of their lives yet. Well, some people have, and that's fine, and I don't mind reading for people that are in relationships or that have relationship issues. I can mediate if I need to. If I pick up on something that needs to be mediated, I don't mind doing that. But it just doesn't make a lot of sense for me to like manifest for people that are already like myself, like when I'm using my manifesting power to manifest for things, a bunch of people that are already in relationships, because I'm not in a relationship. I don't mind if you're in a relationship. You can be in a relationship, and I wish and hope for you guys the absolute best and most happy lives possible, right? I'm not jealous, I'm not mad, I'm not like hating on you, but it doesn't really make sense for me to only focus my energy on people that are already in relationships or that are going through relationship issues. I can do that, but I also would like to see the other side of something, right? Which is like kind of where I myself personally am at, where it's like I get courted by people, or I find someone that I like and I pursue them. Either way, you know what I mean? There's always like the game of cat and mouse though, right? In any situation that we're in. So, card 1 is placed in the middle and is the heart of the star, and it represents what is in your heart. I'm actually going to, for this card, I'm going to pull an angel. Okay, so we pulled the 8 of Cups, and it says, and its gematria is 288. It says transformation gives consolation in adversity. God, the pleasure of man's children. 8 of Cups, that's Saturn and Pisces, so that's like placed across the middle, and how others see you. How do other people see you? Yeah, podcast. You could be somebody that talks a lot. People see you as somebody that needs to get a microphone, maybe. Somebody that talks a lot. You have a habit of telling it how it is. You have this ability to give people a different perspective on things, especially if they are in an adversity situation in their life with people in their life, right? You maybe by not even being there, there's this ability to kind of like say the right thing at the right time, or to, I don't even feel like it's necessarily seeing or like understanding exactly what's going on with you, but it's like we all kind of get in this same resonant cycle, or we get in the same like resonant energy, where a lot of times I will be shown things, whether it's through the cards or through my own life, and it will resonate, or it will be kind of somewhat in alignment with the things that you're going through in your life. So that's usually how it works. Obviously, when you do have a tarot reader, you always want your tarot card reader to be, like the person reading your cards, you would want to somewhat admire them or like their life, right? You don't want like, you don't want somebody that is in like a lot of spiritual debt and a lot of spiritual karma to be the one to deal your cards for you. So it's important that you get to know and you understand pretty well who it is that's reading your cards, especially if you're deciding to get like a personal reading done where it's like the person is literally connecting directly to you. That's more so when I feel like the person would begin to see like visions or like see things happening directly to you. But until you have that personal reading, or until there's been some sort of like formal like interaction where the person has seen you and like can really truly zoom in on your energy, it's just speculation at that point. It's just synchronicity. So this person could just have a lot of synchronicities, or they could just be kind of similar to you. You guys could be interested in the same things, like the same kind of music, or just be interested in the same kind of topics, categories, interested in the same kind of extracurricular activities, or you guys could be in the same field of work or something like that, right? There's just similarities that would allow this person to speak as if maybe they were psychic, but really it's just synchronicities and coincidences. We have get fucked. Perfect. So we have Taurus, podcast, and we have the Eight of Cups. So there's something you need to walk away from. There's something that you need to let go of. You might need to eat something, right? Maybe you're hungry. You could be feeling like kind of like grumpy hungry, or you're just like kind of in like that feral energy where you're just acting a little bit like crazy because you might have not been eating so much, right? You could be like fasting or something like that. So maybe keep fasting for sure. I'm not going to tell you to do anything because God knows you wouldn't do it even if I did. Let's see. The third card is placed in the south. It represents the inner child, your childhood, and the past. So you could be really going through a transformative time right now, Taurus, where it's like you're growing up, right? You're no longer a kid. You're really starting to realize, like, I have to fucking do something with my life, right? I have to take responsibility for my actions. Or that could even be a child of yours that's realizing that, right? That it's like, dang, I'm getting older. It's time for me to really get my shit together. I have to transform something about myself. I think it could have to do maybe with your career, your job, or the amount of money that you're making at your job, or something that you're really trying to transform yourself career-wise, I think, right now, right? Or you can just feel that there's a big transformation coming in your career. I do feel like you're optimistic about it, but you're also kind of easily triggered by it. Either that, or you've kind of lost all hope altogether. So let's take a look and see. Inner child and your childhood and your past. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles. Jupiter and Capricorn. So that is talking about an expansion in your career, right? Your career is going to be expanding. Your career is going to be changing. There could be a lot more responsibility that you're being asked to take on. You're being asked to... You need to release some sort of, there's like some red energy in you that you need to release. There's red in you that you need to release. Because I'm looking here and you see that this man is all blue and he's got this crazy fizzy hair, but he's blowing red and the red's coming out of his mouth and it's creating these like other timelines. So there could be something about the red energy. Do you want me to use the sextant? I feel like you might want me to. Let's see. Card 4 is placed in the west and it represents your physical body and your health. I'm going to use this deck still. How is Taurus's physical body and health doing for them? You have the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're cutting something off. It's like you're pulling an energy out of yourself and you're cutting it off, right? Something about like there's this energy inside of you that is a little bit you're sensitive right now, right? You're sensitive right now. You're kind of, I don't want to say you're pouting. I don't want to say that you're sensitive a little bit about things. you could be easily like snapping at people, or you know, you're kind of in this slump energy where you're a little bit upset about something. It's like you're feeling a little bit frustrated. You're feeling this demon, or like this fucking gorgon within you arriving, beginning to come to the surface a little bit. You know, you're kind of a little bit scary to look at, maybe a little bit right now, Taurus. Like where people are, you're like, why are you not looking at me? Like, look at me. Like, so I feel like that's what you're trying to say. It's like what, you can't even look in my eyes? Like something like that. Like, no, bitch, I'm gonna cut your fucking head off in about 2 seconds. Just wait. Keep getting close to me. Keep talking to me like that. I'm gonna fucking chop your head off. Watch this. And I won't even feel bad about it, bitch. I'm gonna catch the fuck. Let me get my cup ready so I can gather all your blood as my fucking blood rubies, bitch. Keep talking to me like that. Okay. Card 4 is placed. Okay. Card 5. There could also be something about an overindulgence, right? Or it's like multiple people have their cups ready and open to collect the blood that's going to be pouring out of your stump of a neck in about 2 seconds. Just wait. It's placed in the north, and it represents what you think about yourself, your self-perception, and your self-image. I feel like it's all kind of jokes, right? There's something about like your friends. You think of yourself to be, there's something like kind of hedonistic about this energy a little bit, right? It's like you like the finer things in life. You like good wine. You could have like a nice butt, right? Because I'm seeing these peaches. Or somebody could refer to you as like a Georgia peach, like a peach. You're a peach scone, Bob. So there could be something about that song, What's Up by Hobo Johnson or something. Maybe Peach Scone, there could be a message for you in that song. That's a weird song. Oh, the corner's so real with that song, dude. Whoa. Okay. So there could be something about like being a third party, or it's like you're friends with a girl that already has a boyfriend. Or you're friends with somebody that already has a boyfriend, or something like you're friends with someone that is seeing someone else. You think that this person's really special. You think they're really awesome. You're there to support this person. I feel like even though they already are in a relationship, right? That's kind of what Peach Scone by Hobo Johnson is about. Hey, can you stop with that noise, baby? I don't know what you're fighting in your dream, but you just need to relax, babe. Because you're doing something crazy. I don't know. You're over there whining. Did they cut your head off in the dream? She said, Dad, they cut my toes off, dude. They cut my nail right the quick. Ow. You okay? She said, no, it's a bad dream. You okay? She said, no, I'm back. I love you to the moon, dude. She said, all right. I'm gonna win back into my sweet time now. Bye. Crazy dog. Alright, let's see. Card 6 is placed in the east, and it represents your fire, your creativity, your sex life, your relationships with your partner. That's a whole book. We're not doing that. First card, the Chariot. El Car. Oh. The Chariot. You're moving somewhere kind of quickly, right? You know, you're a little bit shadowed right now. I feel like you might kind of be a little bit in a little bit of a dark place. I feel like you are right now, like if you had the opportunity to, I feel like Taurus, you would step right on top of these people. Yeah, it's like I said, you're kind of in a little bit of a cutthroat energy right now, Taurus. I think that you have your eyes kind of on a prize. You have your eyes, very interesting. So, whoa, okay, so it's like Elohim, right? I just saw that in this card. So like L, you see there's L at the beginning, and then it says car O. So if you look here, like around this weird shadowed figure is this circle, which is like the portal that I talk about that happens whenever you see an O. So it's almost like, I don't know what energy that is, what shadow being that is, but that's almost kind of like, that's your self-image. Why did I just sit like that? That's so unladylike. Okay, so there's like something about, I don't know, it's like you kind of think that you're like the mastermind or something, or it's like you've set energy up where you are collecting the energy that belongs to you. Even if it is kind of like a shit show, even if it's like, it's vintage, bitch. I don't know why I just got that. It's vintage, bitch. Okay. Let's see. Card 6. That's your fire. So there could be something about like something is moving along. Something is being sent, right? It's a Sagittarius card, which it's not normally a Sagittarius card, but in this deck it is. So there's something about like, and Sagittarius is like the galactic center, or the O that we're talking about in that Elohim, right? Sagittarius has the ginormous black hole in the center of it. So that would be the O that we're talking about in that word. If we're talking galactically, if we're making, you can also make, okay, I was looking up like what L means, but like, so like, you can make an L. It's hard to do it because you can't, like, you see the 3, that could be the E, but then you can also go like, this would be an L. See? So something about the hand. You do use your hands in magic. Even here, you could even be creating or opening a portal. See that O again? And you're dispelling all of your red energy out of the hole. And really trying to get out of this angry, dark, shadow-esque energy. You're trying to kind of purify yourself, connect yourself back to that, to like a bluer frequency. I feel like that's really what you're doing. You're really trying to push out or blow away all of that red inside of you, all that like, just the redness, right? I feel like if you're feeling red, or if you're feeling angry, if you're just like the red, right? All of the red energy in you, you're just trying to get rid of it. I feel like it's too much for you to handle right now. So let's keep going. Card 6 is placed in the east and represent, okay, wait. It is placed, like, I feel like you're really working on like blue energy right now. You're really trying to like, focus on your expansion and your more pure energies, right? You're really trying to get into like this receiving more benevolent energies and stop receiving so much red energy from people, right? You want people to treat you with mercy. That means sometimes you have to give out severity. If you want to act with mercy and you want to give mercy out to people, you have to be ready and prepared to receive severity. It's just the way it goes. Unless you can find your way to be balanced in the middle path, but sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's a teeter-totter, right? We always kind of sway from one way to another, so you need to find a way to balance yourself a little more. Let's take a look and see. Card 7 is placed in the southeast, and it represents your relationships with parents, siblings, children, friends, and work colleagues. A lot of wand energy came out. You could be feeling a lot of let's see. We pulled the moon. Cancer energy. La Luna. I feel like right now, Taurus, you are kind of like, I feel like you're like, you act differently around different people, right? Like if there's someone that you're really upset with, you're upset with them, but you have the ability, like once that person goes away, or like isn't bothering you anymore, you have an ability to kind of go back. If you're like, say you're talking to your friends or something, it's like you're talking to your friends and you're kind of back in like that energy of being good and cool. Even if it is still bothering you, it's like you're only dispelling your angry energy on one individual person instead of just being like angry at yourself or angry in your life. It's like, and it's not even necessarily the person that is making you angry, but like you've pinpointed your target and you are only taking your energy out on that one person, which is not healthy. Especially if the person wasn't even the person that really did anything to make you upset in the first place. I think that you really need to take a second and get into your body and realize where you're fucking up and stop trying to take it out on other people. You dig? Okay, let's see. Card 9 is placed in the northwest and it represents your situation here and now and that which you can't avoid. The Knight of Wands. The lack of water, the lack of emotion, right? Like, you have this card here and it represents your physical body and your health. It's like you're set up to receive a lot of water and a lot of emotion, but it just isn't what you're receiving. You're not receiving a lot of water and a lot of emotion. You're very dry right now, Taurus. I feel like you're really dry. Even though you're set up or like you think or feel like, oh, I'm going to be getting, oh, it's going to be good. It's like the well's gone dry. Is placed in the northwest and represents your situation here and now and that which you cannot avoid. Aren't you a lucky son of a bitch, dude? It's like you're set up to receive. I say that. And then immediately after we get the Ace of Cups upright. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. Where it's like, maybe that's why in your physical body you're in this Ten of Cups, because you can feel and you know that something good is about to happen to you. Regardless of how like weird the process of getting there is, no matter how uncomfortable or fucked up or strange or like how fucking dry you have to go or like how, you know, like you have your eyes set on something, you have your mind and your heart focused on something, and you know in the long run that even if it's hard and uncomfortable for a little bit of time and you think that it's all going to go to shit and you start to get really mad, you know at the end of the day that there's somebody that's going to come through for you and pour their cups into you to give, right? Even here. That which you cannot avoid is the fact that somebody owes you something, right? There's some sort of water, some sort of emotion, some sort of something that is yours to be had, that you need to be ready to be there to collect. And then you need to distribute what you collect accordingly. You know? You need to do the right thing with what it is that you get, right? You need to like plant the seeds properly, right? You need to till the soil properly. You need to do everything in a way that is, how do you say, going to wield you a better return on investment, because I feel like that's what this is. This is an investment. Somebody's investing into you. Someone is choosing to invest into you. And what they invest into you will return to them tenfold. Right? Here we go. With the 9 of Pentacles. And then you're going to be able to grow. And return on investment is going to be the 9 cups they poured into you will be the 9 pentacles that you're able to grow off of their investment. Let's take a look and see. The 10th card is where you're moving to in the future. We have the Star and the 9 of Pentacles. So exactly what I'm talking about, right? We can see this is Aquarius, right? Is this the water bearer? And she's pouring from her pitcher out. So you can expect for people to come along and through these 9 cups that were maybe an inheritance or something that was given to you, right? That you've collected in your one chalice. You're then going to plant the seeds accordingly. And you're going to allow them to grow. And you can expect for more people to come and pour the water onto the things that you are planting. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Now the time in between the because it takes time for things to grow, right? That's what the 7 of Pentacles talks about. It's Saturn and Taurus. So that's going to talk about limits, restrictions, boundaries, discipline. It rules the 7 of Pentacles, which is investing, right? It takes talking about like when you get an investment for your business, for your company, for yourself, right? Something you're supposed to use for a certain purpose, to buy the materials so that you're able to build the thing that you're supposed to build. And then you're going to keep the extra. So it's something along those lines. I'm not really sure. There could be like new work coming in for you. There could be new work coming in for you. That could be what I'm talking about. I don't know if you need more work right now. There could be something extra you're able to do on the side that's going to get you extra money to do what you need to do. More jobs, good paying jobs, things like that. Somebody's going to invest in you to be able to, like, they're going to invest money into you being able to maybe get the things that you need in order to have this job or to get this job. I don't know if you need a job right now, if there's something about that, right? Like I said, your career is going to be changing. So it's something about your job. And your personal finance is going to come a lot from your job, I would think. You might have some money saved up, and if you don't, then there's going to be somebody that's going to come and invest into you, or they're going to help you get to where you need to go so that you can perform this job. Because I feel like you're going to be really good at it, whatever it is. 6 of Pentacles, Moon and Taurus. So that's what I got for you. We got the Wheel of Fortune. So we also have the Moon and Cancer here, 4 of Cups. So you can have some of those placements in your chart. Shout out to Budakron, who is a Taurus Sun, a Taurus rising, with a Cancer Moon. He needs work right now. I know that for certain, so I tried to spin it in a better way. Anyways, that's what I got for you. I have to go now. Let's look at this. I'll pull these out real quick. We have diligence, right? I feel like somebody knows that whatever job you get, that you're going to do it right. Like, they know they are willing to, like, pay you extra to do a job because they know that your work is, like, solid, that it's good, that it's going to be long standing, right? So somebody's willing to pay extra because they know that you do a really good job at something, right? It's like you don't leave any stone unturned. You make sure that you've done everything properly and correctly. They might have to pay extra for extra hours for you to work or something along those lines. We have inspiration with a key and change in reverse. Give me one more. Here we have a brown-haired man. We have bad news, the stranger in reverse, spiritual in reverse, stop, look, listen in reverse, the troubleshooter in reverse, forgiveness in reverse, and good news in the upright. I don't know if somebody that, like, maybe you worked for this person before, maybe they were like, oh, I'm going to go a cheaper route with something, right? I'm going to try it from a different company, or I'm going to try a different person. And I just don't really think that it really worked out for them. And so not only could they have, like, lost some money, that could be what that bad news was, is they lost some money. And now they're having to spend more money to go to the person that they originally should have gone to in the beginning. So there could be some sort of bad news for that person where they're kind of stressed out about that. And they're like, I should have just, like, stick with what you know, right? It's like, that's why loyalty is so important, right? When you have something that you know is tried and true, when you have someone you know that is solid, someone that you can trust, and somebody whose character you like, and even if they get it wrong, it's like you can still work with them because they're, like, more than just a extra in a movie, right? They become like a character in your life. Be patient, right? It will come. And we have truth. So just like, don't be so quick to just X people out of your life, right? If there's somebody that's tried and true and you know that they're a solid person, right? Like work with them, right? Stick with them. Don't be so frustrated with your life and your circumstances that you just, like, fuck everything up, right? And don't be afraid or, like, feel like you can't apologize, right? Like, find a way to take your frustration out on something different. Just be patient. Don't cause one place in your life that there might be something not going good to cause ripples into your relationship, because if that's the case, then your entire life will crumble down around you. So if you have places in your life, like, say money's not doing super good right now, or your work's not doing super good right now, or your something like that. Let's say it's not doing super good right now. Say you're not doing so well financially right now. Maybe you spent too much money or something like that. I haven't gone to work in a few days. I'm going to go to work soon. Let's see. But say it's not doing super good right now. How can you lean into your relationships that you already have established and use the things you already have established in your life as pillars, right? As something to lean on, right? Or like Stand By Me. Go listen to that song, Stand By Me. Is that what it's called? Lean on Me? Lean on Me, Stand By Me? Same fucking thing, right? Same fucking song, right? Probably not. It's probably different. Alright, I gotta go. That's what I got for you. Another Knight of Swords. So, that's what we're decapitating, right? That's what we're cutting out. That's what we're cutting off. So I hope you enjoyed your, what do they call these things when you chop someone's head off? What is that called? Like back in the old days when they would chop your head off? The Dyson slice. That's not what it's called. That's not what it's called at all. I had to go. Alright, this is really long, so I'm going to try and get back to shorter messages. We have the Ten of Pentacles, though. Anyways, gotta go now. Bye!